on Cyber here. So, I'm not sure how long this what if part's gonna be. This is most likely the last part of What If Deku and Shigaraki switch places. So, hold on, I'm trying to pull it up, the script. There we go. I got the script pulled up. This might be the last part, as I said. Might not. Let's see. I'm not really keeping well track on this because we have them pre-written and stuff. But there's so much we've written down, so. Either way, let's start this. We start now with a time skip of a few days. We cut to Deku and the League of Villains inside the mansion of the Metal Liberation Army. As they are preparing to address the Metal Liberation Army, soon to be changed into the Paranormal Liberation Front. I gotta say, I'm not thrilled about all of this. Giving speeches to a bunch of nut jobs who were just trying to kill us. Come on, Dobby. Don't be like that. After all, they're no longer the Metal Liberation Army anymore. Ah, right, the Paranormal Liberation Front. Whatever. So much better. Hey, I think it's great, because Izuku-kun made it. Toga hugs Deku from behind. Of course you would like it. Yes, I also like it. But I'm sad I wasn't able to save Toga's adorable face in the fight. Hey, I'm still adorable. Tell them, Zuku-kun. Sure, Toga. So, as they were discussing, Trumpet walked into... with Skeptic. We're ready, sir. Good, thank you. Deku and the League follows Trumpet and Skeptic down the hallway to an elevator. When they got in, they got taken down to the very bottom levels, where they then exited and walked out the last hallway to the open gigantic room full of thousands of people and Gigantomachia. As Redestro was addressing the army. And here is your Grand Commander now. So, Redestro moves out of the way for Deku to take the mic. Hello, everyone from the former Metal Liberation Army. I'm Izuku Shigaraki, former leader of the League of Villains. Today marks the day of our new organization. The day we will be called the Paranormal Liberation Front. And I'm honored to be the leader of this new liberation group. The crowds cheer. Deku waves his hands to settle them down. Now, one last thing. Redestro here, along with my subordinates, will be overhauling the army to make more preparations. But with that out of the way, I can't wait for our work to begin to tear down this society and this world. Everyone starts to cheer as Deku walks off, along with Redestro and the League. Alright now, with that out of the way, I need a nap. Of course, Grant! Of course. Get as much rest as you need, Grant and Leader. We'll cover everything from here on out. Alright then, Redestro. Deku leaves as the League do their own things, as we cut Deku to his own room, lying on his bed. Happy things are starting to look up his way for once. But the peace and quiet is short-lived as he hears the door cracks open. He looks up from his bed to see Toga standing at the door. Toga, something I can help you with? And if it's blood, I've already given you some, so don't be greedy. I'm not here for blood, Izuku-kun. I'm here to help you relax. Is this the relax I'm thinking of, or? Maybe. What do you think I'm implying? Toga crawls onto the bed and up to Deku. Something that feels good, but actually isn't very relaxing. Then yes, that is what I'm suggesting. So what you say to relax a bit? Toga starts to nibble on Deku's neck. Deku lets out a little moan as he then grins. They proceed to, well, relax. As we do a time skip of 3 weeks. Deku and the rest of the league has recovered and now has begun setting up the new organization. But Ujiko had called Deku to come and visit him for something important. So him and Toga went there, even though it was only Deku who was supposed to go. Ah, good, you made it. Why is Toga doing here? I only needed Izuku to come. Oh, there's something I need to ask you privately, since you're a doctor and all. Very well. But Izuku, I have something special for you. Follow me if you will. Sure. So, Deku walks on ahead of Toga as he follows Ujiko down the endless tubes filled with high-end Nomu. So what is this? You see, me and Master Awful One has been trying to discover a new way to pass down his quirk to another user for some time. We have managed to do so, and now it is time to proceed with the plans to give him his quirk to you. Wait, so you mean I can be given a copy of Awful One? Yes, you will. Actually, it's more like it is the work itself. Master held the copy. But the process will be long and painful. I see. Deku and Ujiko then walked into a giant lab with a chair and a bench for machines around it. You know, I don't think you would need to warn me about it being painful with it looking like this. I could tell for myself. But with this final trial, I'll bring down this world and build a new one. I'll be honest, when Master first took you in, I thought you would be nothing more than a brat. However, you keep proving me wrong over and over again. And continue to do so. So, let's start the process. Deku sat down in the chair and closed his eyes as the machines around him starts to move. Bend, and as they stab deeply into Deku, tearing apart him and put him back together again and again, building a new body. All while this Deku grits his teeth, didn't say a word as it keeps his rage focused on the one thing, the only thing, the destruction of All Might and Tenko Shimora. As we do a few months time skip. In this time skip, everything would have gone to the same as canon. Hawks getting the information into the army, and Deku, as they would start the hero raid on the armies of Jakku City and at the main base of where the Paranormal Liberation army is currently at. As heroes would commence their attack, Hawk would succeed in killing twice. Miyako would succeed in taking out the high-end Nomu and rushing and destroying his tube he was floating in. As we cut to the moment when Deku died on the ground, and Uzuko screamed like a madman. No, no, no! What have you done? My life's work. Master's vision! You ruined it! My masterpiece! It's over. You lost. Just accept it. Come on. Let's go. There's a few Nomus that this is taken care of. Laser, go and keep an eye on Shigaraki while we deal with the last stragglers. Got it. The other heroes quickly left with Uzuko, as Laser stayed behind, check on Deku's body. With all the destruction caused by Miyako losing a wire, ended up touching the liquid that Deku was in, jolting him back to life. As Laser was checking on him, on comms. Deku grabbed Laser by the face and uses a small compressed air shooting past through his skull, killing him. As Deku stole his cape and wrapped it around him. Damn, it's cold. Looks like the heroes have found me. How about I give them a greeting gift? Deku raises both hands, filling them up with air pressure, and then releasing a gigantic one, destroying everything. All the Nomus in the lab and their tubes, and a few no-name heroes, and the hero crushed in the process. Who were close by the blast, but everyone else was able to escape it. But Deku didn't stop as he kept shooting more and more, levering the hospital above him, around him. As he continued this destruction, the heroes felt a constant barrage of attacks. As we cut to Tenko and Nijire, who were in the city evacuating, as Tenko suddenly got a sharp pain in his chest, hearing the voice of the first user. He's awake. Tenko stood silent and looked over to the mountain of Jaku's hospital, seeing the hospital actually collapsing as more and more air cannons being released. Izuku Shigaraki. Nizre, stay here. What? When are you going? I'll explain later. Now stay here and help with the evacuation. I need to stop Shigaraki. He charges up to 90% of One for All and jumps. As we cut to what remains of Jaku Hospital, Deku stands on a completely flat surface. The heroes lie a few meters away from him. Endeavor, Ryuku, Gran Torino, Aizawa, Manuel, Rocklock, and Mike, who was holding on to Uzuko, and a very injured Mirako. All the other heroes were killed in the bombardment blast. Heroes, did you all came this way just to say hello to my awakening? No, we're here to stop this madness. Really? I'm sorry to say this isn't going to be any way of stopping me. Now, as much as I want to stick around and play, I need One for All. Tell me, where is Tomura Shimora? Right here! Deku and everyone else looks up to see Tenko flying straight at Deku. Deku grinning as he raises his hands up, shooting air cannons, but nothing happens as he turns to Aizawa, Eraserhead. Eraserhead, you bastard! As then Tenko throws a smash, hitting Deku square in the face, smashing him into the ground with a gigantic crater. After the dust settled and everyone saw the head almost completely smashed in until regeneration hits. So, Aizawa had blinked due to the dust cloud formed. So his quirks are regenerating back. As Deku hand grabbed Tenko's leg and slammed him into the ground, quickly got up and kicked him in the side, sending him flying. But as the heroes and Tenko was able to catch himself, land safely. I thought his quirk were set. He has a strength quirk. No, it must be the body modification. That's his human base form, along with regeneration. What happened to him? What turned him to this thing? That hurt, you know. And this isn't even fair. Here I am without any backup. Only a few quirks versus the power of one for all and a bunch of heroes. Doesn't save a hero like to gang up on one person. Deku suddenly felt it. And that eraser. Says, I'm erasing his quirks, but he's still strong. Clearly, everyone get ready. Damn, if I got one fall, I need to kill Eraser first. Everyone else, they will make quick work of later. Deku lunges forward and trying to attack Azara. However, he was hit by a fire blast by Endeavor. Then a smash by Tenko, sending him back. He grits his teeth. This isn't working. I need to retreat. Deku suddenly felt like hit by a train by Tenko Shimora, who threw a smash at him into the ground, and Deku quickly got up, starting to fight back. But Endeavor and Ryuku joined in the fight. The fight would continue to drag on as Deku's burned and beaten by heroes, and constantly defending Aizawa, who would continue to erase his quirks. Deku realizing his mistake by destroying the Nomus in that blast when he was trying to kill the heroes. But after all this fighting, Deku was starting to slow down and wound, and his wounds was starting to hurt more, causing him to be more lackluster in this. Although while this was happening, Deku was trying to think of ways to kill Aizawa, or at least get away from this. But it would keep getting hit by large smashes, shooting him to the again and again. He slowly got up as his chest burned, once as all the flesh on his chest got torn off and wasn't healing. Should it be possible? The doctor said I would be... Wait. What's today? You sneaky little shits! You attacked me while I was incomplete? This isn't fair! Why would we be fair to you? It's over. You'll go into Tartarus next to your master, and the rest of your life. Like hell. I'm gonna be... I got to! Before Deku could finish, he suddenly was hit by a Nijiri ray, slamming him into the ground. Everyone looks up to see Nijiri floating above him. As Bakugo and Todoroki also arrived, along with Nijiri. I will not lose! I can't fail my mission! Avenge her! Deku jumped up at Nijiri, about to punch him until Deku is hit with a powerful explosion by Bakugo. And then hit with, Todoroki's glacier. Deku would land up on the ground. And slowly got up. Kachan, Why do you help them? Why would you support these monsters? Because I'm doing what I know is right. Just like what Aunt Inko said, what she wanted to do was right. How would you know what she wants? She's dead. Dead as the hands of the symbol of peace. She was murdered. I was abandoned. I was left behind. This is all of this fault of the two men. All Might and you. Deku points at Tenko. I was abandoned and left for dead because of you. I know. I'm sorry. But please understand, I'll do everything in my power to get you the help you need. You'll said to get back to your life. I spent my life dedicated to kill you and All Might, so I'm not stopping now. So, revealing a pebble on Deku's hand, he flicks it right at Azara. Azara only saw it for a second, but the pebble was like a bullet. As Manuel and Rocklock tried to push Azara away, but the rock hit Azara's left eye, causing it to go in like a bullet. Not killing him, but making his quirk go. And destroying his left eye. As Deku gained all back his quirks, as the regeneration quickly goes back into overdrive. You took everything from me, so I will take everything from you. Deku aims his hand up, sending rivet stabs that went straight through Nidre. Nidre tried to dodge, but a sharp metallic tendril stabbed her right in the stomach and leg, and arm. As he grins, he looked back at Tenko, who had a look of horror on his face, as he saw Nidre stabbed with tendrils, like a kebab. Tenko was then filled with rage, and energy erupted from him, as he bolted, punching Deku into the sky, and shattering the tendrils of Rivet Stab. So that's on Deku's hand, letting Nidri go and onto the ground. But Tenko would keep on hitting Deku over and over again, harder and harder, using 100% of One For All. Deku's body was getting torn apart, as the quirks trying to keep Tenko at bay, but with no effect. Whenever a generation would heal, he would already smash again and again, causing it to start to fail. So, Deku decided if he wants to win, he needs One For All, as Deku let Tenko get closer, hitting him again. More damage, but Deku grabbed Tenko by the face, using One For All and Reflex. So Deku would grab both Tenko and Deku, then found themselves in the One For All Mindscape. Tenko saw Deku fuse with All For One in front of him. Why no matter how hard I tried, nothing goes to plan. No matter how much I prepared. No, Master, how am I supposed to fight? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You just need everything I do and say. Then you can succeed. The first thing you must do, get One For All. You're right. I need it. I'll take it. Give it to me. Tenko felt the power of One For All started to be pulled away until he saw the vestiges of One For All to appear. We won't allow that, big brother. Ah, little brother, you won't win this. One For All will be mine. No, it won't. All for One felt himself being pushed away, but Deku's rage and anger won't allow him to be pushed out. Deku's body morphed and twisted, turning into a giant fleshy monster of quirks and himself. As he starts to fight back against One for All and tearing it apart. However, when he did, Tenko looked further into the monster that Deku's become, seeing a child of himself crushed under the rubble, crying and asking for help. Tenko would walk forward as the past users fight and distract this monster that was formed. As he continued to walk forward, he looked upon the child. I'm sorry. I know you're tired. I know you're scared. Please, end this and rest. He held out his hand, extending it down to the child of Deku, who, looking up with tears going down his face. I just miss my mom. I know. I miss mine as well. He lifts the rubble off of Deku and picks up the child. Hug him. But all the anger and pain isn't going to solve it. Please end this all. The suffering and pain. Okay. I'm tired. Can you please tell the others something? Deku starts to crumble as decay slowly is working. Yes. Tell them I'm sorry. That I couldn't protect my new family. Like I promise. I promise. Deku closes his eyes as the monster stops and fades away. What? No! What are you doing? I was close! He won't be your pawn in this game anymore, All For One. All For One screams as he fades away. So does Deku into dust. As both Deku and Tenko pulled away from One for All's Mindscape. When Tenko regains consciousness, he sees Deku starts to staring at him. His eyes and smile as he's decaying away, turning in dust in front of Tenko. Thank you. Tenko looks at his arm that decayed. Look at his own arm that decayed Deku. From the remaining dust that scattered from the wind he held in his hand as he should let it go. I'm sorry. Tenko falls to his knees on the ground, completely exhausted about everything. But that was short-lived as he remembered Nijiro was still injured. Nijiro! Tenko quickly runs over to Nijiro to see that the heroes are working to keep her steady. Hey, Tenko? Nijiro, are you okay? How's your injuries? I've been better. My stomach really hurts. Okay, just relax. You did okay. But let's handle the rest, okay? Okay. Said Nijiro lays back down as the hero starts to get to work. He'll stay behind. Make sure no villains will take advantage of the situation. Thank you. I'll be right back. Hold on! Where's Deku? He's dead. Bakugo clenches his fist so tightly he managed to draw blood. You bastard! Why did you have to kill him? I understand you're upset, but he was trying to kill us. I have no choice. I'm sorry. Sorry? Sorry? Sorry won't fix shit. I know. But now isn't the time for this. The villains are still fighting it. He's right. Some of us will stay behind, while the others will go to support to fight the Metal Liberation Army. Bakugo turns and walks off. Wait! No. Leave him. We have a mission to complete. His is already completed, along with the rest. Right. So with now Deku dead, the Team Endeavor are now free to finish the evacuation. And Headshot team dealt with the Metal Liberation Army. Will go much better since Deku can never call Gigantomachia. And never go on his rampage. And with Giganto never gone on his rampage, the heroes will succeed in catching the League of Villains and the other villains. However, Darby managed to slip away during all the chaos. After burning Hawks' wings. As we do a time skip of a few days. After the successful capture of the Liberation Army and the League of Villains, except for Darby. A few pockets of the Metal Liberation Army have popped up, but were quickly suppressed by the heroes and police. And after a while, peace has finally returned to Japan. But we cut to Midoryia and Tenko, who walk down the halls of Tartarus with the warden. Sorry about the late call, but Himiko Toga requested to see you both. No, it's no problem. Yeah, we're happy to help. And even though he doesn't ask me, I'll keep an eye on her for him. But before I let you in, I need to warn you. She became more docile and well-behaved until the last night, when she slit the throat of another inmate and started to request you to. What? Why would she do that all of a sudden? I'm not sure. I'm sure you will find out. The warden pulls a keycard out and slides it through a sensor, and the vault door opens up, revealing Himiko Toga in a small glass cell. Toga, you have 10 minutes. Make them count. He walks away as Midoryia and Tenko walks inside, as the vault door closes behind them. Hello. Hi there. Hello. Tenko's mine. She looked bad on how the description of her usual MO. I have a question for both of you. Do our lives matter? What? Why are you asking us this? Of course your life matter. Did Twice's life matter? Have meaning when Hawks drove his feather through his back? Did Izuku's? All he wanted to do was make a life easier for all of us. And yet society deemed him evil and for something anyone would do in his situation. I know. I'm sorry. He only wanted the best for you all, and I'm gonna make sure his family, you guys, will get the help you need. Toga stayed quiet until she suddenly grunted in pain, holding her stomach as she let out a little giggle. Huh? Hey, are you okay? I'm fine. The baby just kicked a little. Both Midoryia and Tenko had a look of shock on their faces after news that Himiko Toga is now pregnant with Izuku Shigaraki's child. End of this series. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed this part. Sorry it took me so long to record it, but I was mostly busy this week. But I am now. But I say this is better late than never, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I will be recording next part of Omnitrix before the new series we will have. That will take this what if's place. Without that further ado, I hope you guys enjoy. Peace.